XSO Show! Thank you for coming right in. Well, I thought I'd come back real soon for more coffee talk because you guys seemed into it. Blitzing Blade, hello. I hope I didn't catch you too late. I said I'd be back. So it feels like there's a lot left. Usually Coffee Talk's like a 1-2 stream kind of game, but I feel like we're just getting started kind of. I feel like we've just been introduced to the whole cast. Only 1:30 a.m. if you say so. Well, let's get started. Barista game progress. Look, we're like not that far. They actually put some meat on the bones. We've got a long one. This might be a 4-stream kind of guy. Oh well, let's go coffee talk. Beefy. I want to load. What did I do wrong? Oh. Where were we at? We're on the 4th, right? I want to load my game. Restart the day? Yeah, sure. August 4th, 2026. That's in 3 months. Yep, we heard about this. The heat is a little less bad today, but it's so damp out. Multiple ending style game? Not really. In the first game, there was kind of a bad situation, and if you serve the right drinks, it kind of affected how the scene played out. But usually it's like if you serve every kind of drink correctly, you'll get closer with people and you might unlock some extra scenes or dialogue or something. But I don't know if it's a different ending. Or at least that doesn't seem like the path they've gone down. But they might surprise us this time. Maybe it'll be multiple endings. I don't know. But we should probably check stuff anyway. Yeah, we haven't met this guy yet. Dolphin sleeve with only one eye closed. Hashtag life lessons. Vin was reading books. Uh-oh. And Blue and Vin are flirting on social media. Fuku being called up dog is very funny. Hojicha and ginger and honey and ice. Yes, we will remember this time. You know what? Ash can kind of get it. I can see why he bagged Emmy. Anyway, haha, even tweeted about Vin. He's sweating. Recipes. Okay, nothing for drinks yet. Unless we want something with 0 caffeine. Milk, fruit, or herbal are the only ones that'll have 0 caffeine. Alright, Alright. Prime conditions for a thunderstorm. move in. Ah, never mind. Good day for them to take a rest. The ladies. Hello. Good evening, Emi-san, Yuki-san. We got bad bitches in here tonight. Good evening. Evening, barista. I bumped into Yuki-san outside. I was just thanking her for keeping Erika company the other night. It's no trouble. Can I fix either of you two a drink? Actually, yes, please. Unless you'd like to go first, Yuki-san. No. Alright, so then, It's so damp today, I think I need something. Munchin! Hello, Rowan! It's you, Munchin. My feelers keep blocking chat. I need something crisp. Crisp, is it? Yeah, Rowan, you got here in time to meet the bad bitches. How about something with ginger? Oh, right, ginger is a great idea. A very cold hiyashiyame on a hojicha base would work great, actually. Oh, yeah. I've made that before, and it seemed to happen. So that would actually be in my Recipedia. Because I made it. Hojicha, ginger, and honey. Whoa! Blitzing, how did you know we needed that? That was spooky. Iced. Hojicha, ginger, and honey on ice. You're psychic. Again. The hiyashiyame. Serve it forth. Here's your hiyashiyame, Emi-san. How lovely. You know, my grandmother used to make me these in the summer. Her own mother was from Kansai and taught her how. She used rice syrup rather than hojicha as a base. What can I say? I'm on bad bitch level. Yeah, we've known this. I don't know if we've known this. Thank you. But, I think that's what I had. I remember I was in Kyoto. And, my friend and I got served a funky drink. And it was like cold candy. So hiyashiyame. Up in, towards the top of, you know, the famous one, the, Fushimi Inari Shrine. Towards the top of the mountain, there's a restaurant, and I think they served us that. It was pretty different, pretty refreshing on a hot, muggy day like that. But it was the same idea. Like, the weather wasn't that bad when we went, but, like, that was why people drink, like, the sweet, cold drink was because of the weather. Yes, Dan, it's all your name days come all at once. Were you too close? Sometimes we were, sometimes we weren't. She was very kind to me, but very traditional. She didn't approve of my decision to study in the UK. You know, I was starting to put that together. Because, Erika was like, oh, Auntie Millie, who's your bestie from college, but that's not a Japanese name. And so it made me realize that Emmy probably met, the dad in college and probably went to college abroad. I was starting to put the hints together. In Korea, they eat hot chicken soup on the hottest day of the year. Whoo! tried it and just made you sweatier. What the heck? I mean, yeah. It's almost like... Why would you go in the sauna after a bath and make yourself hotter on purpose? Maybe they just want you to sweat more and just sweat all of the impurities out. I don't know. That's a little nuts. She didn't approve of my decision to study in the UK. But we loved each other very much. I'm a little sad she never got to meet Ash. But perhaps she stuck around to sneak a peek anyway. At least I like to think so. Oh, you think she's a ghost? Anyhow, barista, spill the beans. Did Erika say anything last time? Uh-oh. That feel with, Yuki, who was there, is like, oh, we were sworn to secrecy, huh? Sounds like she did. No, your poker face is absolutely tragic, you know that? Yeah, weren't we saying that yesterday, that the barista is a terrible liar? Erika's a good kid. That's kind of you to say. I like to think so, but parents are never very objective. She's sweet and ambitious. Impressive for her age. Oh, I'm very glad that's how she comes across. To be honest, Ash is the one who can take credit for all that. When she's misbehaving, that's when you start to see my influence. That joke doesn't seem to make you laugh very much. How perceptive of you. Truth be told, Ash spends a lot more time with Erika than I do. So it's a little hard for me to feel like I have a hand in her achievements. Lady, she's like a little clone of you. I don't know your family well, but children are only as good as the worst of their education. That's a statement. Don't you think? You're saying there's always teamwork involved in parenting, huh? Perhaps you're right, Yuki-san. Thank you for this kind reminder. It's a bit difficult to keep trusting myself when our family model is so rare around these parts. Yes. But hey, Erika seems happy enough. Or used to be, I suppose. She will be again. You seem very sure. Yuki-san, you also know something I don't. Caught. Barista. Uh-oh, we got the full-on stare. We are bound to secrecy, Emi-san. But I concur with Yuki-san. Erika-chan wants to deal with things her own way for now. There may be value in letting her try. Alright then, keep my daughter's secrets. Not her being all up in here like, very well then, keep your secrets. I'll trust your collective judgment for now. But that child better start talking soon. Yeah, we got Frodo moment over here. I'm sure she will. Yuki-san, can I perhaps make you something to drink? Yes. What are you in the mood for today? May I have my usual, please? A hojicha then, is it? A hojicha, please. Hot or cold? I'm gonna assume cold. Well, let me look at the... She'll melt if you do hot. I know, right? But I don't know if it's a trick or not. Let me... Hojicha. See, Hojicha in the menu is hot. And then iced Hojicha is cold. Trixie Hobbitses. That's what's going on right now. So it's like, you fool! I need cold drinks or I'll melt. Or she literally asked for a Hojicha, so I give her a Hojicha, which is hot. I'm just gonna go with the letter of the law here. Let's see if she melts or not. And one Hojicha coming right up. Thank you. So good. Okay, she didn't melt. Phew! We didn't kill her. You really like Hojicha, Yuki-san. Ah, it brings back memories. My partner was fond of Hojicha. She liked it better than any other drink. Although it's a simple tea, she had strong opinions about the type and quality of the roast. For a second I was like, business partners? Or no, her partner. Diversity win. We spoke about it on our first date, in fact. Did she order a Hojicha? Of course. And she found it mediocre. But this one is very good. She'd have liked it. I'm flattered, Yuki-san. How did you become a regular of this fine establishment, Yuki-san? So that's why she's so fond of Emmy, yeah. If you don't mind me asking, of course. I work across the road. I'm the owner of Fuyu. Yuki Onna named Snow, proprietress of a restaurant called Winter. Fuyu? Wait, really? We used to go there every time we visited Tokyo before Eriko was born. It was our favorite date spot with Ash. We've been meaning to go back since we moved here, but we never seemed to find the time. Ah, please come by whenever you're able. Definitely. So what happened to the previous owner? That lady. She was called Hiromi, right? She was so sweet and such fun. Always a kind word for every customer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I say something I shouldn't have? Hiromi passed away. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I had no idea. She wasn't the owner. Or she was. But I was too. Cece used to run the store. Hiromi mentioned Cece. You guys, it's a common name, so I didn't go towards Hiromi Seki at all at first. That's funny. She was Yuki's partner in business and life, and she's dead. But I was too. Oh. She was my partner. It was that recent? Uh-oh. And she passed away a few months ago. Yuki-san, I'm so sorry for your loss. F for Cece, Hiromi's dead. No, we can't tell Cece. I truly had no idea. You couldn't have known. I never used to deal with customers before. That was her thing. Mine was just food. You were the chef of the place even back then? Now she's an obake onna. Now she's a ghost lady. Now she's a monster lady. Yes. No, that's Ghost. Obake's Ghost. Well, it was always lovely food. Actually, Ash and I decided to try having Erika while eating your omu rice. Oh. They're eating her omu rice and they're like, let's have a child. I think it just put us in a family mood. Much like you said about parents. I imagine Fuyu is the product of both of you. It was their child. The restaurant was their child. Not the process. Not at the restaurant. You guys, calm down. And it's a wonderful place. What was the power flicker just now? Is the ghost back? Hiromi had to kick them out. Oh my gosh. Maybe if you... Oh, Fuku. Yeah, Fuku's back with the ghost. Maybe if you showed up on pics, we could reverse image search. Do you even know what that means, Grandma? Rude. Bleh. Ugh. Well, this sucks. You don't say. Fat lot of help you are. You're an absolute brat, you know that? Good evening, Fuku-san, Ayame-chan. Ah, sorry. We're scaring the customers again, huh? Evening, all. You must be wondering why I'm talking to empty space. You're the empty space. Please don't be alarmed. I happen to be traveling with a ghost. You can't see her, that's normal. Don't try to squint, it won't change a thing. This is just a temporary disturbance. The ghost is not angry. The heck I'm not! I think they heard her. I think they both see her. The ghost is not angry and won't harm you. She'll be returned to the world below as soon as matters have been resolved. In 300 years at this rate. The ghost is also hugely irritating. Sounds like you've got your spiel down, Fuku-san. Yeah, I only had to give it like 10 times today. So we good? Everyone's okay? I mean, yes, but... Can you... A little. Me too, Ayame, like, imagine having unfinished business. Couldn't be you. She's translucent? Practically solid for me. I knew they could see them. It's the bad bitchness. They can see ghosts. Oh. I couldn't even tell she was a ghost before. Hey, I'm right here! Name Ayame. Ooh, it's Hiromi. That would be wild if that was Hiromi. Hiromi did only die a few months ago. Oops. My apologies, you're right. Very sorry. It's one thing when people are rude because they can't see me. What's your excuse? It's just a bit surprising. Wait, hold on. You two can see her? I mean, we just got told about her recently dead. And a hot lady, recently dead hot lady, and a ghost showed up. If she can't remember anything about her life, it's possible she also doesn't remember what she looks like, and her ghost self is made up by her, and that's why... Oh, imagine if even her appearance is made up, but she's actually Hiromi. And that's why Yuki... You're calling it, told you I'm psychic. You've been pretty good at this so far. But yeah, yeah, what if Yuki doesn't recognize her because her appearance is also fabricated? You two can see her? Clear as day. Both of you? Fuzzy, but yes. Her appearance is actually that of her best friend from high school who wanted to start a fashion brand together with her. Okay, we're getting all the predictions in. Aha! Do you know what all this means? It means it's theory testing time. Ma'am, excuse me, you're human, right? I am, yes, and please call me Emmy. Human confirmed. Uber presumption, they're all one and the same. But then she died in an accident and ended up looking like the friend because she was jealous of her outgoing personality. Wait, Dan, aren't you just lifting this from The World Ends With You? Isn't this just Shiki? Isn't this just Shiki Twooey? No, this is from The World Ends With You, I promise. Oh my gosh. I am, yes, and please call me Emmy. I'm Fuku, how do you do? You're literally the first human that can see her. Are you sure you're human? Positive, yes. Unless my whole life to date has been a lie. So, on the whole, let's go with I'm human. I see. And how about... My name is Yuki. Nice to meet you, Yuki-san. As a Yuki Onna. Hey, we got the a Yuki Onna. So all of you people who was like, she's the Yuki Onna. Apparently there's more than one. As a Yuki Onna, you don't really have spirit attunement, right? No. We are not known for being attuned to others in general. It would have been really funny, yeah. Makes sense. Okay, then it's not just overpowered attunement. Interesting. Well, if we put our theory crafting together, if Yuki Onna are not particularly spiritually attuned, perhaps she can see her because she was connected to her in her previous life, or when Ayame was alive, and then Emmy can see her because she does research. Let me show you. She does research into, where is she? Into the connection between body and soul. See this? So I think this is why she can see Ghost. And there's no real good reason for Yuki. So maybe that's her partner. Okay, then it's not just overpowered attunement. Interesting. Hey, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe something happened on the way and I did what I had to do. And now I've stopped fading. What did you do on the way? Step into a very special puddle? Maybe, hold on a second. She stopped fading? Is she perhaps close to a place with significance, such as her former restaurant? Maybe. Not like you'd know a special puddle if you saw one. Well, go out and check then. Try talking to a random guy or something. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I really need a drink. Actually, I probably need the kind of drink you don't serve here, but I need booze. What can you make that's gonna take the sting out of the situation? Well, if you'd like something that reminds you of relaxing times, how about a mocktail? Made out of cold tea, of course. Oh, I love that thought. Something like a mojito. Tangy and minty, but with hojicha. So hojicha, I assume yuzu and mint? I guess we'll see. Mocktail would be cold. Hojicha, let's try yuzu and mint and see if we get anything. Chajito! That's gotta be a chajito. You know what? That sounds good as heck. I want that. Awokage. Oh no, I'm keeping Blade awake. Here you go. A chajito for an overworked marebito. What's marebito? So, finally, something I don't know. Marebito. There's a movie called Marebito. I'm seeing a whole bunch of spooky ghost imagery. Looking this up. Or maybe that's just the name of the movie. It's called I guess the translation is A Visitor from Afar. Let me put this shit on G-Show. A Visitor from Afar, that could be her. Oh! Here we go. Thank you, G-Show, for helping me. A joy-bringing spirit from the divine realms. There we go. That sounds more like Fuku. Her name even means good fortune. But you might be also onto something, Blade, since that's her job, right? A joy-bringing spirit from the divine realm, so she's like kind of quote-unquote from heaven, right? Do you just come up with those on the fly? I try. Anyway, this is looking good. It's still so funny to me that her username is Updog. Yeah, okay, it's a banger. Kind of amazing what you can do with a few ingredients. Barista is a bit of a wizard. I can see that. If I can stick around Tokyo, or at least come back sometime, I'll definitely pop by. Yeah, okay, it's a banger. It was so good. Hip spirit, exactly. What's up, dog? Yeah, okay, it's a banger. So, I take it things aren't going as you hoped? Unless Ayame comes back with a whole of the city in tow just now. Then no. We've made exactly 0 progress in 5 days. What seems to be the problem with her? Well, long story short, she can't pass. She's got something unresolved to resolve first. But she's lost her memory, so we don't know what that is. We've tried pretty much everything we could think of. I guess this sounds really out there to you. Not as much as you'd think. I haven't heard of a case exactly like this one, but if she's hip spirit, does that mean she's whiskey? Maybe. Maybe she's got a hip flask of whiskey. I thought you'd make a joke, Rowan. Oh no. I'm a researcher and my main field is the soul-body connection. Wow, seriously? Wait, what exactly does that mean? Basically, we're trying to find if there's any proof of the existence of a soul. Rowan, I just remembered. I got the gumi! I got the gumi in the mail! Thank you so much! I gotta take a picture of it so you can see how it turned out. It's so beautiful. I'll take a picture and show you later. Thank you! Rowan's gotten me some good gifts. Wah. Basically, we're trying to find if there's any proof of the existence of a soul. Ooh, cool, cool. I didn't know if it was hand done and like sent off and you had no idea what it looked like, so that's amazing. Thank you. Across the many species around the world and the many belief systems, not all souls work or are perceived in exactly the same way. But we know ghosts exist and many other things besides. So the big scholarly debate is, are ghosts just an imprint left behind after someone passes? Or are they something that exists and keeps existing independently of the body? Gotcha. Gotcha. That's profound. Not gonna lie, that won't make a difference to me though. Still have to deal with them just the same. I see. And what brought you to that Noah's fence? Pretty niche research topic. None taken. My grandmother was an Itako. Huh? Seriously? Your grandma was a transistor? What now? Oops, sorry. That's how we call them in my workplace. People who have an affinity with dead souls. Itako. Going back to Jisho. A medium. Oh, so basically like the phase in Ace Attorney. Did she live on a circuit board? People who have an affinity with dead souls. Interesting. Yuki-san, do you have anything like that in your heritage? Not that I know of. Oh, she's back. Every time the lights flicker, I'm like, oh, yep, it's her. Her grandma was the second title by Supergiant Games. Transistor. Ha 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 ha. I played a little bit of Transistor a long time ago, but I didn't exactly... The gameplay wasn't gelling with me because it was like the first time I'd ever played an action game like that. But maybe I should give it another shot one of these days since, you know, the art's so pretty and stuff. No special puddle? Nah. I am sorry, you know? I know. How are you feeling, Ayami-chan? I should play Bastion. I might have Bastion? Maybe on my Switch? I have to check. Bleh. We tried to go around half the city. We've been looking at magazines and stuff. at missing people's lists in police stations, at portraits on gravestones even. But we don't have even the start of a lead. Now this bit is Ghost Trick. She's trying to figure out who she was. And it would also be Ghost Trick if she doesn't look like... If she has a wrong assumption about what she looked like. I was hoping we'd find a pic of me with my name next to it, but no. It sucks. It would be really funny if they found the friend, like, with Dan going the Twee route, and they just found her but solid and she's still alive. Okay, how about that? It would also be Ghost Trick if there was a lamp, this is true. We also need a Pomeranian. Let's look at the facts again. We have 2 more people who can see you. Let's figure out that part, and maybe that'll lead to some kind of clue? And 1 girl who keeps dying. Well, apparently that's this girl. Can't stop you from trying. Like, man, she cannot stop dying. We love Lynn in this house. Good enough. So, the first time we were here, that older guy couldn't see you. But the guy with the guitar could. June, I think. And Barista was all weird and mysterious about it. As usual. Don't worry, I'm not gonna prod. The cute person with the prosthetics could see me too. But not well. Huh? Who now? The person who works here. What person who works here? Start making sense, girl. I think Ayame-chan means my assistant, Vin. So there was someone else who could see you. Might have been useful to mention that before. Give me a break, okay? They couldn't see me very well. But they could hear me. And they were a yokai? Vin is human. Another human. Their grandmother Transistor too? I don't think so. Help a girl out, Barista. What do all of them and these 2 ladies here have in common? They're all bad bitches who go to my cafe? My leading theory was a connection to death, but... Oh, they might all have a connection to death. Vin, too. That would work? Wait. Really? I lost someone close to me recently. Vin had a tough experience as well. The prosthetics. Yes. Wow, okay. So if someone's been touched by death, or has an affinity with death in some way, they can see you. Well, that's gonna settle the ghost sightings debate once and for all. I mean, I think you need a little more scientific investigation for that. Need to run some trials and experiments and write some papers. So Vin is in fact playing here. Yes. I told you guys they were both human. If the boss doesn't at least give me a raise when I tell him. Are you joking? You're making about your promotion again? Ooh, got her there. I got carried away. Listen, I know we're stuck together and stuff, but I do want to help out. I actually do. I'm just really not looking forward to going back to work. I've been enjoying my time in Tokyo a lot more. Wait. Did you basically just admit that you like hanging out with me? You're such a tsundere. There we go. Look who's talking. I know you love being around me in your dreams. Anyway, people who almost kicked the bucket can see me. Great, now what? Not sure? Well, that was a whole waste of suspense. The rain is raining outside. Ice Lady, you look pretty awful right now. You having a sad? You having a sad? I guess that wasn't very sensitive of us. I guess that wasn't very sensitive of us, Yuki-san. What's the name of the person you lost? Hiromi. I'm very sorry. Want me to look her up in the register? The... what? The register of the departed. We keep a record of every living soul who's passed from the world of the living. Oh, hey, we might be able to figure this out really fast, guys. If she's on it, that means she's made her peace and left the world with a light heart. Is that true? Yeah. For all my faults, I don't lie much. Force of habit. Then yes, I would very much like you to look. Please. Done. I'm gonna look and report back. You come by here often? Yes. I work across the road. Ooh, the restaurant? That's why you smell amazing. She thinks she smells amazing. You know what they say? You often like the smell of people you like. The theory might be have some merit. I know there's some. Rowan, where's the brick? Here we go. We got Rowan's bricks in here. I'm gonna spam it in chat. There we go. I do? Yeah, you smell of dashi and seaweed and... is that ketchup? At least the sense of smell's still going strong. Should have called yourself Inu instead of Ayame. You're a dog, calling her a dog. Proper hound. Ha ha ha. Can still smell, am still here. Won't get rid of me so easily. Bleh. So what do you cook that has all of that stuff in it? Omurice and ramen. My favorites. You two should visit Yuki-san's restaurant. I take it you can smell things, Ayame-chan? Yeah! So you should still enjoy it. And for you, Fukusan, it will be a treat. You're very kind to me. I'm only saying what I think. Here's the thing. Back when I lived in the UK, and I hope you all take this the right way, but I didn't miss Japan very much. My family is sweet, but they can be traditional. I already knew my expectations weren't aligned with theirs. So in many ways, moving was a breath of fresh air. But I really missed Japanese water. Huh? Water? Like tap water? Yes. You're a crazy lady. Ayame. I know, that's rude. But seriously, Grandma, who misses water? Like, you have to drink it so you don't die, I get it, but that's all there is to it. Can't even smell it. I understand. I thought you might. Yeah, the snow lady's like, I'm made of water. Water rules. When I make a broth for ramen, water is, after all, the main ingredient. Everything else I put in it. The dashi, the meat, the tare. Still, they must be cooked in the water. If you want to make ramen with the taste of Hakata, you need water from Hakata. And if you want to make ramen like in Sapporo, you need water from Sapporo. I think she's spitting facts. Exactly right. And the water in Cambridge is great to boil green peas. But it's useless for ramen. Ooh, she went to Cambridge. Woo! Wait, they boil green peas? They boil a lot of things they shouldn't. Blitzing Blade! No! Your cuisine... Your cuisine is being dragged! Damn! Don't get me started on British food. Oh, damn. Rip. So is water the reason you came back to Japan? It was a part of it. Really? Also, I found a man who was happy to support me the way I needed. At least the tap water is drinkable? Yeah, it's better than Vegas. I mean... I swear to God, lady, I'll throw a bottle of water at her. Watch out at me! Catch me out here gulping your lead-filled Michigan water after being in Morocco. No! Oh my God, when will Michigan get their S together? Oh, man. Is Morocco water, like, bad to drink? Like, I know there's a lot of countries where you shouldn't drink the water and you should drink, like, beverages so you don't get your tummy sick. The Morocco water has the typhoid. Oh no. Okay, good. I'm glad you didn't drink it. It weirds you out that so many places can't just drink from the tap like us. Yeah, I am lucky that we do have very good water where I am right now. So I drink from the tap all the time. But yeah, some places not so much. Vegas is safe to drink from the tap. It just doesn't taste very good. One of those things because you've never been elsewhere. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I definitely haven't been to enough countries where you can't drink the water, so I haven't had that experience either. But definitely, like, it does affect a lot of things, including food. A lot of people say that, the water in New York City is kind of what makes a lot of New York City foods so famous and good. Like, I'm trying to think of what was a good example. Like bagels or corned beef, something like that. That, the secret was like the water in New York City, so you can't really... It doesn't really taste the same anywhere else. So if you grew up in Morocco, you're okay because you've had it for so long, but we would have gotten super sick. You weren't supposed to eat it, drink it, have the ice, or eat salads or fruits that don't have a peel. The pizza dough and bagels. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Bagels, I was right about one of those. Man. Yeah, lots of places like that. The locals can drink the water, but if you're a tourist, you shouldn't. So you probably got orientated about all that. Alright. Ash is brilliant. He could have been a top English literature scholar. But he dropped it all in a heartbeat to become a stay-at-home dad. Oh, for the record, as far as I know, Japanese tap water is safe to drink. I've never gotten sick or anything. Oh no, really? Then how did you find out about the water? Oh no. But he dropped it all in a heartbeat to become a stay-at-home dad. He would have been a top English literature scholar. We got a lit boy in Ash. The U.S. State Department told you. That just sounds kind of menacing and mysterious. Like, how did they tell you? Did they stop you at the embassy and be like, be advised, you know? or was it at the airport? You don't have to say in here, but I'm just like, that's the most mysterious, menacing way you could put it. Oh, online warnings. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, what if you didn't see that? What was your job gonna do if you got pulled there, like, with very little notice and got typhoid just because you didn't know? I think you should yell at them. I think you should yell at your job. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you read the warning. But he dropped it all in a heartbeat to become a stay-at-home dad. My family loves him, so there isn't much they could say. Part of the problem you heard about ahead of time was that the students weren't being supplied enough bottled water by the host school. So you knew, okay, good. That is a problem. Is that... So, do they have more water now? I hope so. My family loves him, so there isn't much they could say. I got a great work opportunity, too. Sometimes it's a little hard to live a life different from everyone else. Ooh, look how hard she's thinking. But the hammam, like a sauna, a public bath spa, we kept getting water in our mouths and noses, so who knows? Well, I guess you'll find out. Hopefully that's okay. It's just as long as you don't swallow it. Crossing my fingers. Yes. Hiromi and I, we weren't hiding, but not many people knew. They thought we were business partners. Oh no. Okay, so they were fine. They weren't hiding. People see what they want to see. Yes. For what it's worth, you think the students also knew? You want to say your office told them ahead of time, so at least one of them got a vaccine? Well, that's good. That's good. I do remember when I went to study abroad in Japan, there was like vaccines I had to go get. Yes. Back when I was a proper Marebito. When I walked the land, stayed at people's houses, and helped them out with this and that. They thought I was a lot of different things. Some thought I was a long-lost family member, or a runaway from some romantic sitch, or a little old lady, or one little old lady thought I was her bestie Yui. She was totally right in the head otherwise, but she was so sure I was Yui. You just looked up the advisories for the UK and it amuses you that they drive on... It's just, they drive on the left. Make sure your meds are legal. Yeah. That sounds about right. Couldn't change your mind. A lot of first world countries don't really need a lot of warnings. I guess that's kind of self-evident, but you know. couldn't change your mind. That's pretty much it for Japan too. They drive on the left, and you got to make sure your meds are legal. Don't do drugs, and there's maybe an extra shot you should take if you're gonna be in a place with a lot of mosquitoes. That's about it for Japan. We all tell ourselves stories about others, and then they become that story. And then they become that story a little bit. Correct. Here's a theory for you, scientist lady. You think for Norway you didn't have any because the city you were going to also had an insanely low crime rate? Yeah, and in Japan, low crime too. It does happen though, and tourists... It's probably more likely to happen where tourists go, but it's still so low that, like, I've hardly ever heard of anything happening, really. Like, things do happen, but just not nearly at the same rates. Here's a theory for you, scientist lady. What if ghosts are all the stories ever told about the person who passed? Okay, well that's a theory. So who were the stories told about Ayame? The biggest cultural note we heard was... UK's on a terrorist alert apparently. But that's it. He says only. Hope things turn out okay. The biggest cultural note we heard was sometimes Nords seem unfriendly, but that's just how they are. I guess that's good to know. a little cold up there. Just a Western thing at this point? Yeah. Yeah. What if ghosts are all the stories ever told about the person who passed? Yo, Grandma, did you just call me made up? Hey, weren't we saying she could be remembering herself wrong? Like Ghost Trick? Because I can tell you what's not made up. I want a drink, like now. Okay, I need to not screw up her drink this time.
Screw up her drink. Do it on purpose.
Dan, no!
It's okay. This barista probably has the same time travel powers as the first one.
You don't even know yourself.
I looked it up.
You did look it up, okay.
She's actually half an alien.
Oh. I forgot. I forgot the original barista was half alien. The one who needs orientation more than anyone is your kitty. He's not happy when Grandma shows up and Mommy leaves. Poor peanut butter. Aww. Of course, Ayame-chan. What would you like? What smells fun? Perhaps you'd like something a little spicy tonight? Ooh, sweet and spicy. That's a good thought. Okay, sweet and spicy. So like ginger? Things that are hot would smell better. Okay, maybe we can get a hashtag on this one. Dang it. Sweet and spicy. That doesn't seem right. Chocolate, ginger and honey? No. What? We got a fucking IP address? Hello? Enjoy your IP address drink? A sweet and spicy drink for a sweet and spicy ghost? Not sure where you got the sweet from. You go ahead and order something bitter and sour. No thanks. Ah, smells great. Yes! IP address was the way to go. I can't believe I doxed her. Well, hey, we're trying to find out who she is anyway, right? We just found her IP address first, before her name or her address. Ah, smells great. Ayame-chan? Girl? Is she remembering something? She is like, oh my god, this is my goddamn IP address. They do say ghosts interfere with electronics. I think she did the flickering. The lights tend to flicker when she appears. Are you okay? Uh-oh. Girl? Ayame? There's a dog. Huh? Dog? A dog. And the lights will flicker on and off. A dog. Have we heard? Wait, this is Ghost Trick. There's a dog too. She's talking about Missile. She's about to go all poltergeist, I know, right? Oh my gosh. Huh? You just said there's a dog. Yes! Yes, there's a dog. Fuku, I think I just had a memory. Wait, seriously? Yeah! It's not much of a memory, but there was this little dog named Missile. No. And I just cared so much about her. What was the dog like? Like a little Jack Russell. Cute little thing. That doesn't narrow it down much, huh? Doesn't matter. It's still huge progress. Well done, Ayame. Ayame-chan, can you focus on what made you remember? Apologies, I hope it's alright for me to intrude. It was seeing my IP address. It made me remember scenes from my life. Daisy and V are drawing a big pic of Nono in the sand on the beach. That's wonderful! But this is quite close to my research area. And I must confess, I'm curious. Sure, but I don't know what did it. I mean, you just sniffed my drink. So obviously it was the drink. It was something about the ketchup and the spice. The mix of ketchup and spice that's... You were smelling the ketchup off of Yuki and the spice in the drink. So it was the smell. Yeah, definitely the smell. Well, was there a Jack Russell Terrier in your life, Yuki? She ate the dog with spicy ketchup. No! Then it's possible that smelling a wider variety of ingredients would unlock more memories. That sounds pretty good, actually. Do you have more ingredients at hand, barista? I'm just gonna give her all my drinks. Not many more than the ones you're aware of, unfortunately. Ah, Chirat. I can try looking up the dog on Tomita Chill, though, if that helps. Just yeet drinks at her. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that'd help for sure. The scents sound like a solid plan, though. Perhaps if Ayame-chan went to a restaurant? A restaurant? You thinking what I'm thinking, girl? Sure? Yuki-san, maybe we can pop by Fuyu and get some food there? Yes, of course. Gonna have to order the whole menu, I guess. A restaurant, you say? Gee, I know someone that has one of them, but then she thought, no! Go to Fuyu and get some Fuyu. Yum, yum, yum. I like that. To cover all the smell range. You should throw a party for the neighborhood to avoid wasting food. Huh, wish I had that kind of funding. But the BUB isn't, the BUB isn't exactly bankrolling this operation. Hot dog. She's got to eat a hot dog. Jack Russell's not quite a wiener dog, but kind of in the ballpark, right? At the same height as certain wiener dog, not like a wiener dog. Sell her hot dog water. Oh my god. B.U.B. Blue Unicorn Ballet. Bureau of Unresolved Business. I love that. The Bureau of Unresolved Business. Ooh. If I may. There's a better solution. Listening? Yeah, I'm all ears. We go to the perfume department. If you don't mind. I could make a bento for you with a selection of ingredients. This would ensure you cover more scents, wouldn't waste food, and it wouldn't blow up your budget. Oh, wow. I mean, that would be awesome, but isn't that a lot of extra work for you, Yuki-san? Not really. I like coming up with new flavors. I can just do this as part of that. Yuki-san, you're so sweet. Seriously, thank you. This is the first time I'm thinking it'd be nice if I could give someone a hug that she says to Yuki-san again. Well, yes, Rowan, we are theorizing that Ayame may indeed be Yuki's dead partner, right? They should kiss. Hey, thanks for nothing. I've been right here the whole time. Just a little smoochy for science. Psst, you'd hate a hug. Depends from who. So I guess I'd hate it in this case. Also, yeah, thank you, Yuki-san. You can just keep calling me Yuki. Whew, okay, that flows better for me, not gonna lie. Alright, when would work for you, Yuki? Maybe in 3 days, so I have time to prepare? That'd be awesome! So in 3 days... the game will end, I don't know. I won't lie, I'm pretty curious about what comes out of it. Fingers, toes, and horns crossed. I think I love that little dog very much. We're gonna find her for you. Aww. This is exciting, Ayame-chan. Yeah. Yeah. Yuki's bento includes grilled squid tentacles dipped in peanut butter. That sounds like a reference. But hi, Daedalus. Oh, yeah, have a sip of water. From Food Wars. Oh, boy. Huh? You look as excited as a corpse. Very funny. It's just... I can't shake off that weird feeling. What if I get my memories back? And I don't like what I see? Oh. Then you're still better off knowing. You're not scared of much, huh, Yuki-san? I'm not scared of anything anymore. There's nothing left for me to fear. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Oh yeah, her husband's the English lit guy. Hamlet. Yes, couldn't go through Cambridge without seeing it once. Just a convoluted way of saying, the world is bigger than we sometimes think. I'll try to remember that. Okay, Gals Club. If you all keep looking so funerary, I'm gonna have to take you all to a death door. And I'm not ready to go back. So chin up, cheer up, tomorrow is another day. Yes, we should rest. Correct. Let's meet up and rest. Let's rest and meet up soon. All right then. Good night, ladies. Good night, barista. Good night. Bye. Ayame. Did Fuku mean for you to accompany her, Ayame-chan? She sure did. I'm gonna go, I need a moment. She'll get that. She's not as thick-headed as she looks. So are you two getting along better? I guess. Could be getting along worse, so I thought, let's try the other way. Oh, couldn't be getting along worse, so I thought, let's try the other way. Okay. I am glad to hear that. Where's Vin? Oh, they're resting today. Okay. Can you tell them, then, that I'm sorry? Oh. I can't stop thinking about their face. Maybe Ayame is connected to Vin? There was an accident. Maybe we're thinking about this the wrong way around. We just confirmed that Vin has a connection with death. So the accident that effed up Vin's hands probably also had at least one person die. So maybe Ayame is that person and is actually connected to Vin. We gotta find out if there was a dog in Vin's life. Maybe we had this all twisted around. When I said what I said, I'll tell them. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. All these people just trying to help me. Why? Why not? You've met me. You know why not. What I know, Ayame-chan, is that angry people say the wrong things at times. But angry people are also always in pain. Pain and anger go together and need to be fixed together. Oh, that's a nice quote. Your assistant's in pain and they're not angry. Oh, they're angry. Angry? Oh, they're angry. They're just angry at themselves. Girl, wanna go rest? Yeah, okay. Old people and your bedtime. You can call me old when you can party as hard as I do. Ooh, got her. Okay, gotta go, I guess. Thanks, barista. I don't know what's gonna happen, but for some reason, being here, I feel a little soothed. That's good, Ayame-chan. That's what we want. Bye then. Good night. And with a flicker of electricity, she goes. There are more things on heaven and earth. and underground, and in the void, and in the spaces between. Ghosts made of stories indeed. That was an interesting day. Hung out with the gals. Tropical tea. Wednesday, August 5th. You want to see Cthulhu show up for a drink? That'd be fun. In Valhalla, an actual brain in a jar showed up for a drink. Yeah, I'll say for one thing, as much as Coffee Talk 1, you could see it was like their first go at things. Like, even though it was a little, I don't want to say rough, but you know what I'm talking about? Like a little, I guess a little rough. They did go zany and creative with like the kind of fantasy creatures that would show up. They've gone a bit more humanoid in 2 and 3, so it would be fun to see a little return to form, right? Japan to face 99 times more heat waves if global warming continues. Oh no. Jack Russell Terrier. Hold on. In the paper. That's the dog. What does it say? Okay. Anything in the post? The paper? The social media app? Sobering data from Maibon Shimbun. Yes, that is the paper. The scientific consensus on global temperature rise is clear, but seeing projections quantified in this starkly is still difficult. Our work in environmental materials and sustainable energy systems has never felt more urgent. We owe it to the next generation, not only to mitigate, but to innovate responsibly and to keep this planet habitable for our children. Thank you, Emmy. Emmy Sato, PhD. She is Dr. Emmy. Erika won a prize for her science presentation. Let's go! The sticker, the sun sticker over his daughter for her anonymity. I love it. She created an air conditioner that uses salt instead of electricity. I think this kid's going places. Let's go! Yeah, Erika! Due to a medical condition. June? Oh, so we can keep up with Hendry's entire trip. Hashtag where is June? So we don't have any recipe hashtags yet. That's all I care about. Alright. Whew. Still hot and humid even at this hour. Ready to open, Vin? They must still be resting. They didn't come down at all yesterday either. Well, did you check on them? I'll let them sleep in. With weather like this, I don't think it'll be too busy. Uh-oh. Hello. Blue's back. Hello? Wait, you gotta wake up and see your future girlfriend. Vin, your crush is here. Oh, Blue Sun. Whew, summer is the worst. I swear I was starting to melt. Were you out there long? Maybe a bit. Not long enough to look desperate, I hope. Not at all, just eager. Eager to see Vin. So June hasn't stopped by today yet, has he? We just opened, so no. Were you waiting for him outside? I was hoping to run into him, maybe, is all. I can't confirm or deny that he comes by here. But you know, we try to keep this place comfortable for everyone. Of course, I totally get that. I just wanted to, thank him, is all. I know things have been hard for him lately. So I just wanted to say a few kind words to him if I had the chance. I've got work soon anyway, just figured I'd try my luck. Alright, as long as that's all it is. You're welcome to wait if you've got the time. Thanks. I guess I should order something instead of just loitering. Anything in particular? Maybe that tea with the yuzu and honey? That was so good, I haven't stopped thinking about it. But I'll try it cold today, please. The I've been waiting outside edition. So Hoto Yuzu Mitsu, but iced. An iced Hoto Yuzu iced hot Yuzumitsu. Funny. So it's tea, yuzu, honey. I think that's it. I hope that's gotta be it. Here you go. Ah, it's perfect. Oh, thank goodness. Whoo, I feel alive again. What should we call it? Yuzumitsu Aisu? How about Yuzu Honey Cooler? That sounds much better, thanks. You got it. Looking out. So, when does June come in, usually? It's inconsistent. Oh! You admitted it! You admitted it! Now she knows! You broke the code, barista! Especially lately, he's been offbeat, I think. Yeah, that's kinda why I'm here, honestly. Since he's going through something, I want to encourage him. That's kind of you, Blue-san. Somebody's coming. Finn came down! Oh, I'm so sorry, barista. I overslept. No problem at all. I was a bit worried after yesterday. The two of them again! Oh, Blue-san. Do we ship it, chat? Hey, Vin-san. You okay? You're looking kind of... I'm great. You know, this heat is just... the worst, right? Right? Let me make you something, Vin. Oh, you don't have to. You look like you need something caffeinated. Huh, on second thought, you may be right. Something caffeinated. And cold. About some, Is this anything? No. Maybe I should just, look at my coffee drinks. Cappuccino. Do we have an iced Olay? Coffee, soy milk, soy milk. I want to make that because it's hot today. Not the drink. The drink is iced. Iced Olay, coffee, soy milk, soy milk. Okay. Here you go. Here, Vin, some caffeine for you. That does help. Thanks for the suggestion, Blue-san. Of course, I have totally been there. I really appreciate it, barista. Of course. You're lucky your boss is so cool. I'm like one more late start from getting the boot. You mentioned you had a morning shift yesterday. Yeah, they're always stacking night shifts next to morning shifts on me. That's not good. Of course my sleep's gonna get screwed up. That would wipe me out too. Right? It's like... Is it June? June? A little too jumpy, aren't we? Oh, sorry, ma'am. Wrong shade of blue. I thought you were someone else. Sorry to disappoint. No, it's not. I didn't mean... Sorry. I'm sure you're not the first customer here chasing a ghost. Hey! You're not wrong. Can I get you anything, Yuki-san? An iced hojicha, please, barista. Now she wants it iced. Iced drinks all around. Here you go, iced hojicha. Perfect, thank you. My pleasure. I need to clear my head for a moment. I'm gonna take a seat by the window. Take all the time you need. Hope she's okay. So, Blue-san, you're waiting for June-san? Yeah, I was hoping to catch him. That's kind of weird, huh? Oh, no, not weird. Just, yeah, it's weird. No. Dedicated. That makes it sound weird. I didn't mean it that way, really. I know, you're good. It's not exactly normal, either. What is it you'd like to say to June-san? If he walked in right now? Oof. You know, that's actually kind of daunting. Like, I've imagined it a million times, but... Wanna practice? Wanna practice on me? Oh, we're shipping. What? Even sitting closer? Guys. Just pretend I'm him. Guys! Okay, I can try. June, your music saved my life. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's true. I was in a bad place, and I didn't have anyone. And your songs sat with me when nobody else would. They gave me something to hold on to. So, thank you. That was super sweet. I think he'd be moved to hear that. You think? I do. Even if you're not the only one he's helped. It probably means something different hearing it face to face. Yeah. And I mean it. Have you seen some of those Tomoda Chill posts about him? They're absolutely brutal and totally unfair. Like, oh, June's washed up. He's not even trying anymore. It's total garbage. And sure, almost everyone in the fandom agrees his new album isn't his best. But we know it's just growing pains. He's carrying a lot more people than he used to. I want him to know that's okay. That we still believe in what he's doing. And a lot of us can't wait for what's next. Did I say something wrong? It's just... I wonder if that's what June needs to hear right now. What do you mean? Well, sometimes when people are going through something, they don't want comfort, not exactly. They want space or quiet, or someone who won't ask anything from them, not even to feel better. Especially when they've already felt like they've let everyone down. Finn! He didn't let us down though, not the real fans. If I can be one voice that says like, I'm still listening, or a large plate of baked goods, or cheese, or both. Isn't that helping? Or that might help him out. A nice big tub of ice cream. A whole gallon. It is in a way, but June is already carrying the weight of everyone's expectations. Even support can feel like a demand. It's pressure all the same. Yeah, I think I get it. I wanted to give something back, but maybe I was still centering my feelings and not really thinking about his. I'll have to think about that for a bit. Now I'm worried he is gonna walk through that door. Do you think people like June ever get to be the ones who were changed? What do you mean? Like, he changes so many lives. Does anyone ever do that for him? I don't know. I hope so. People have a way of getting through to each other. We don't always notice it happening, but it does. Hey, Vincent. Last time you said June's music helped you too. I did. And I didn't ask, but can I now? Yeah. I was in an accident, like I mentioned. I was in a coma for months. But I woke up. A lot of people aren't so lucky. Someone, a customer the other day, reminded me of that. That's heavy. The prosthetics helped me get back on my feet, but I had severe brain trauma as well. Oh, Vin! Like, a bunch of the wires had been ripped out. For a while, everything felt scrambled. I'd forget what I was saying in the middle of a sentence. Oh. I'd write a note and then stare at it like it was in another language. Everything just felt far away. That sounds terrifying. It was confusing, mostly. I looked fine, you know, but nothing was landing right. I tried to have a conversation and just blank. So I started spending most of the day lying down listening to music. Mostly ambient stuff. But then one day, June's track came on. Color of Darkness. Yeah. I see now where your interpretation of the lyrics came from. Oh. My phone disconnected for just a second and I froze on screen. I was like, oh, but it looks like it fixed itself. I hope the wire's not doing that USB turning on and off thing. It was acting so good last stream. Even in hard times, you can still find a little hope. That's right. So how are you now? I can hold a coffee cup now. I can talk without losing the thread most of the time. I've got this job, this cafe. But sometimes there's still this delay. Like I'm living half a second behind everyone else. Like watching myself from the outside. Anyway, that's what I meant. That's more than I meant to say. Sorry if that was too much. Hey, don't do that. I mean, you don't have to do that. Make yourself small like that. Force of habit. Yeah, I know the feeling. Thanks for sharing that, seriously. Thanks for listening, Blue Sun. You can call me Blue. Just Blue. Thanks. Call me Vin, too. Blushing. They're staring at each other. They're staring at each other as the new person comes in. Vin! Oh my god, it's Etika! Let's go! She won the science fair! Or she got a prize. I don't know if she won. Oh, hi, Pumpkin! It's a bit late for you to be here, isn't it? Whoa! She better have won. Who is that? This is Blue. She's a new friend of mine. Your name is Blue? Like the color? That is so cool! Thanks. If my name was a color, I'd want it to be rose pink. You go, girl. That's a great name. Is that what you'd like us to call you then? Oh no, it's okay. I like my real name too. Are you going to tell Blue Sun your real name? Oh, right. I'm Etika Sato Farley. You can call me Etika. Nice to meet you. Ash Farley. Something tells me people made fun of his name in high school. Nice to meet you, Etika. Ash Farley. Oh, Yuki-san is here too. Hello, Etika-chan. Vin, is Etika-chan related to you? You're both pink. Yeah, what was it you who were saying? Doesn't Etika look more like Vin? She got a participation award. No! Vin's my best friend, and Yuki-san is my newest friend. 'Twas you. You are both pink and have kind of the same color eyes. Etika-chan's family lives upstairs. Speaking of Etika-chan, where are your parents? Uh-oh. Can I have a pink skiff? Is everything fine, Pumpkin? Dad said it was okay. He gave me 500 yen and said I could get extra ice cream. That does sound like Ash's brand of conflict resolution. This place is ice cream too? Uh-huh. The fruit means it's healthy. They're arguing because Ash has found out about Emmy and Yuki. Oh no! Flawless logic. Alright, one pink skiff coming right up. Okay, well, let's look that up again. I think that was milk-based? Yeah. Soy milk lychee float. Iced. Okay. You remember how to make it, right? Oh, thanks for the reminder. I thought it was going to be hard mode. Soy milk and lychee, and most importantly, ice cream. Looks like there's a space for another ingredient. Here it is, the pink skiff. Yay! It's the best drink on the whole menu. I don't know if you're allowed to drink a good third of these drinks yet. Wow, she's chugging it. Ah! So good! Uh-oh. Etika-chan. Is everything okay? Your summer school has started, right? How did the science presentation go? I got first place. What? That's great! But something else happened, What was your project? I'm starting to think it might be something like that. Yeah. Honestly, I'll go to bat for Erika. A passive air conditioner. Passive air conditioner? No power needed. It's good for the earth and stuff. The one I built, you mix salt with water and it chills the air around it. That's amazing! I even made little info cards with diagrams and color coding and everything. But none of the other kids got it. Oh. I don't really get it either. But it sounds really cool. Cody said it looked like a sad bathtub, and then everyone piled on. Okay, yeah, I think we need to kick these kids. Cody? Sad bathtub? That's what she said. Cody is gonna get thrown in the nearest river. And someone said I copied it off the internet. And then someone else said my mom probably made it for me. I told Mom they would. Man, kids are ruthless. We gotta put the whole class in the river. What salt did you end up using? I tried ammonium nitrate, but it's tricky to re-extract. I want to design it so the salt can be recovered and reused. Erika, you're so smart. I'm gonna cry. You seriously sound like some kind of genius to me. I bet those kids are just jealous. I don't want them to be jealous. I just want them to be my friends. I thought Cowdy especially would think it was cool. Her family's broken aircon is what gave me the idea. So I thought maybe this would help her. But I guess she doesn't want help from someone like me. It sounds like a solid real-world use case. Exactly! I even used her as an example in my presentation. Like, imagine you're in a house with no AC like my friend Cowdy. Uh-oh. Maybe there's just a little misunderstanding. You said it just like that? Of course! Mom's always saying science should solve real problems people have. Did you tell Cowdy you were going to use her story like that? No? But everyone at school already knows. I thought it would make her happy that I was helping her. How did she respond? She got mad and then said the bathtub thing. Well, maybe Cowdy is self-conscious about her broken aircon. Even if you meant well, it might have felt like you were highlighting something embarrassing for her. But it is a real problem. I wasn't making fun of her, I was trying to help. Your intention was kind. Kindness is just like salt. You need to know how much to use and when to use it. Yuki always in here with the lines. No matter what your intention was, a bad measurement spoils the dish. I made a miscalculation. We all make them. You were helping, but sometimes it's hard for people to admit they need help. Or you talk about yourself then? Even harder when someone else points it out for them. I feel like a real dummy. Oh, Pumpkin, it's okay. Would you like another drink, Erika-chan? Maybe. What would you like? Yuki-san, what do you drink when you feel sad? Hojicha. It's bitter, but it helps me think. Bitter, huh? You might like it with honey. No, I want it like Yuki-san gets it. 1 hojicha, no sweetener. Not even a little. Maybe a little. Some hojicha, please. Wait. What if I just do hojicha honey? Is that anything? No. I'll just do the hojicha. Here you go, 1 hojicha. Kid, you're a kid. All kids are dummies. Yeah. Yeah. She is a very smart kid, but she's still a kid. Smells like toasted cereal? Yeah, that's kind of what it is. A little bit. That sounds about right. It's seriously bitter. No sweetener. Is that okay? It's great. Ew, that's the stuff. Erika-chan, you know, there is no shame in being young. It's not something to be outgrown. But I need to grow up. Everyone has to eventually, but why the rush? Yuki-san, what do you drink when you're sad? Everclear. I want that! Oh no! No! It's the only way to get Dad to stop worrying about me. That's a lot. Do you feel like his worry is a burden? Sometimes. Like I make everything harder for him. Because he cares about you? Yeah. And I love my dad and my mom. But mom has work and my dad just has me. Sometimes I wish he'd just go have fun or something. What if it's not about proving you don't need him, but more about being a team? What do you mean? Like he takes care of you, right? But what if once in a while you did something to say, thanks, I've got your back too? Doesn't have to be big, just a gesture. Huh. Acts of care are not only the duty of parents. They can go both ways. As long as you don't feel like it's your job to take care of him, that's still his role. He's the grown-up. But if I help him relax, then he'll stop worrying so much. Maybe. But it should come from kindness, not pressure. You know, his birthday is next week. Oh, that's right! Wow, do you know all your customers' birthdays? I just happened to notice that one was soon. Wow, way to go, barista! Sounds like you've got your opportunity right there, Pumpkin. Yay! I'll make Dad something super special for his birthday. Another salted aircon? No way! Maybe omurice? Well, we've got an omurice expert seated at your left. When we do go out to eat, that's what he usually orders. But he orders it because he says it's hard to make. Maybe it'll be too hard. It can be challenging to get the right texture, but the ingredients aren't expensive. If you're willing to break a few eggs, literally, I could teach you how to make omurice over at the restaurant, Erika-chan. Now this sounds wonderful. Everybody's connecting. For real? Yes, for real. You're the best, Yuki-san! She's kidnapping. No! Blue? Huh? Were you looking for June again? Huh? Oh, no. Wow, I forgot all about June, actually. Are you okay? Yeah, I just... Ryuji burst into the shop for real? Ryuji Persona 5? What are you doing here? Yeah, I just... This whole thing got me thinking. About what? About, well, when I stopped being a kid. You mean when you grew up? Sort of. When I was Erika-chan's age, I didn't have a dad I could make omurice for, or anyone to teach me how to cook. I didn't really have anyone. Blue, are you an orphan, or... Sorry, I don't mean to bring the mood down. If you have something on your mind, you should talk about it. If you're comfortable. I don't usually talk about this stuff, but... Van, you shared something real earlier. And Erika-chan, too. I mean, if everyone else is being real, I don't want to hold back. My family kind of dissolved when I was in middle school. In acid? I bounced around for a while. Couch surfing, crashing in clubs. They were slimes! Not like on the street, but not on the street either. It was a weird time. The Joker approves of this humor. Isn't that how the Joker became the Joker in like half of the origin stories? That sounds really scary. It was. But I figured things out, sort of. Well, hey. You're here now. Living in Tokyo, chasing your passion. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. I mean, that was the idea. When I first moved here, I found this apartment. It was kinda out of my budget. Not the typo! It's gonna get patched out, I'm sure. It was kinda out of my budget, but I fell in love with it. The light, the neighborhood, the tiny bakery down the street. And it's walking distance to like 5 great live houses. Felt like the kind of place someone on the verge of something big might live. So I took a chance. But the better job didn't come. Or it did, but not at the pay I hoped. I stretched it as long as I could, but then I started to fall behind. Then one day, Makoto said he was looking for a place. Oh, so she got to keep it, because she was splitting the rent with Makoto. Okay, that's good at least. And I don't know, I just said, want to split my rent? Which is nuts, right? But he's also nuts, so he said yes. And hey, it worked. Kinda. At least I can keep living in my place. But that dude is messy, always late with rent. Not because he doesn't have it, because he just forgets to pay. And somehow I'm the one doing the cleaning, even though I work more hours than he does. Sounds like not an ideal situation. It is certainly a situation. Ooh, we're getting the dirt on Makoto. You'd think I'd be used to picking up after people. The only solution is homicide. Makoto! Makoto died At this date, he leaves behind 2 girlfriends. He had it coming. He had it coming. You'd think I'd be used to picking up after people, but I guess it still stings when someone assumes you will. Because you've had to take care of yourself for so long. Yeah. I've never really had someone to depend on. I've always had to help myself. I thought being a grown-up meant doing everything yourself. But I guess grown-ups need help too, huh? We all do, sometimes. The real grown-up thing is accepting it. It's getting late. It is. I need to get up early for prep, so... Erika-chan, would you like to visit the restaurant tomorrow? For your first omurice lesson? Yes, definitely. I'll come right after school. I have to go back to school tomorrow. Stupid summer school. Actually, maybe I'm feeling a little ill. Oh, all of a sudden? Yeah, I feel super bad in my tummy. Maybe I can't go to school tomorrow. Oh no, was it something you drank? Ash-san will be cross with me if I did anything to hurt your tummy. No, it's not that. If you can't go to school, you definitely aren't well enough to make omurice. Oh, Yuki, got her ass. It's going to be okay, Pumpkin. You know what went wrong with Kaori, so now you can fix it. I don't know. Talking to the other kids is so... It's not like talking to you all. It feels like they don't want to understand me. Like I'm saying and doing everything wrong. Even when I try really hard. In Japan, I'm the kid from the UK. But in the UK, I was the kid from Japan. Maybe that's why no one gets me. Hey, but you said we get you just fine, right? So that doesn't sound like a you problem. Yeah, kids can be nasty when you're a bit different from them. But they're still little people. Erika giving you middle school flashbacks. I'm getting some flashbacks too from later than middle school. I hate to say. Some people don't grow up. Pretty sure a smart one like you can crack their code. Maybe. But what if Kaori is happier without me now? Well, her house is still hot as hell because her AC broke, so... What if I just make everything worse again? We don't have to solve all of that tonight. How about I walk you back to up to your apartment, Erika-chan? Yes, please. But, one moment, please. Then, can I tell you a secret? Okay. I think you and Blue-san are really alike. Erika ships it. You think so? Yeah, you're both cool and funny. And you get science stuff and feeling stuff and music stuff. And you both look serious when you're thinking. And you laugh the same. And you always know what to say when someone's sad. Maybe you should ask her to be your best friend forever. Blushing. Oh boy. Erika-chan, that's not much of a whisper. Everyone heard that. You're broadcasting to the entire street. Oops! I gotta go now. Well, it's true. Good night. Good night, all. On that note, yeah. Hee hee hee. Whoa! I have to get going too. My shift starts in 5 minutes. Uh-oh, girl, run! You'll be back soon, I hope? Definitely. I'm sorry you couldn't catch June-san tonight. Yeah, it's too bad, but... Well, I'm not going to be back just for June. Wink, wink. Heh, heh, heh. Wink. Hee hee hee. Blush, blush. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Can't wait. Hey, barista? Yes? Thanks for running a place like this. The drinks are great and the people aren't too bad either. Wink, wink, wink! Oh my gosh, guys, I think this is happening. You're always welcome. Oh, Vin. Whew. Erika's great, but she uses a lot of spoons, huh? Yeah. I don't know how Emmy and Ash, how anyone has the spoons to raise a kid, especially one as smart and curious as Erika. You did well by her tonight. I tried. I thought if I kept moving, kept smiling, stayed cheerful, maybe I could outrun it. The pain? Pain. Exhaustion. All of it. Yes. Oh. Yeah, spoon theory. They actually went over it closer to the beginning. Yeah. How's that? And how's that going? I think it caught up. Even stars fall behind the clouds sometimes. Doesn't mean they stop shining. Oh my god, barista. Poetic as always, barista. But I'm not a star. I'm just tired. Hi, tired. I'm Katie. You can still find joy, Vin. It just might not look like what it used to. I don't even know what real joy looks like. Most days I'm just performing that I'm okay to get through it. And I catch myself wondering, you prefer knife theory? When your social battery gets near empty, you shank a fish if they get close. I catch myself wondering, how much of this happiness is actually mine? Vin! No! Blue left her phone! Oh! I didn't even notice. Vin, you gotta run after Blue. Oh no, her shift starts. You gotta go to the convenience store and buy something. And how much of it is just for everyone else's comfort? Then maybe stop performing. Easier said than... Oh, she came back for her phone? Hey, sorry, I... forgot my phone. Hello, cashier. Hello, cashier. I'd like a chocolate bar, a drink, and your number. Cha-ching. Well, unfortunately, that's not what's happening. Vin, are you okay? Yep. Stop performing. Vin, you're performing. Just recharging. Right. Your phone is right here. Thanks. Hey, Vin, by the way, there's all kinds of small music venues in this neighborhood. Maybe one night we both don't have shifts. We could check out a show. She's asking them out! She's asking them out! You actually got a number at a bar with that? But obviously with a drinks order? Hey, nice going! With me? I mean, me? With you? It's happening, guys! It was goofy as fuck. Well, it sounds like you charmed him. Go with you? Yeah. Yeah. That'd be really cool. Cool. Anyway, mission accomplished. Phone secured. That's a relief. See you both soon, yeah? Looking forward to it. And hey, Vin? Yeah? Even if we don't catch a show, even if it's just hanging out, not doing anything, I'd be up for that too. Ah! Ah! It's true love, guys. Netflix and chill? We can work with your energy level? You handled that pretty smoothly. Smooth? I could barely get my words out. Maybe, but she didn't seem to mind. Guess not. Still think joy's something you have to perform? Maybe not. But we'll see. I should probably head up. Are you okay getting up the stairs? I can make it. Thanks. For letting me stay. Always. And for reminding me that there may be a tomorrow. Even if I don't know what it looks like yet. You don't have to know. You just have to keep walking toward it. One step at a time. Good night, barista. Good night, Vin. Even stars fall behind the clouds sometimes. But they're still up there. Still shining. Even when we can't see them. Spanish Sahara. You put a whole churro in there? Thursday, August 6th. New political party formed to promote elderly well-being and security. Okay, okay. The Old People Party. Ken Yakana Mirae. Health into the future? Or Nigi Yaka. No, that's not quite right. Urban legend. What? What's that? So the day after this is when Ayame's supposed to have all the smells. Doot doot. That's clearly what it said. Or Doom Train. The Doom Train. Hard to believe it's already Obon next week. It feels like the atmosphere in the city has started to shift a little somehow. That means people's summer vacations are gonna end pretty soon. Hey, it's these two! Been a while for both of you. Whoa, June! Your aura is off the charts today. Wait, Makoto, do you realize how badly your roommate wants to meet June? You gotta hook her up. Did you get a haircut? Is that it? No, I did not. Wait, that's your default look? Man, it's basically cheating at this point. But hey, you're way bluer in real life. Is it a heat thing? You go extra blue to cool off? No, I do not. Oh, I get it. Special sunscreen, right? Custom made for dragon scales? I make do with ordinary sunscreen. Huh, shows what I know. Anyway, too bad Blue's stuck at work today. She could have finally met you if she was here. Good evening, Makoto-san. Yo, barista! And Jun-san too. Hey. Yeah, we bumped into each other outside. Want to order a drink, June? My treat. Don't be shy. Get whatever you want. If you insist. Wait. Coffee's a no-go for you, right? Heard you skip it during tours. Indeed, it is rather harsh on the throat. Knew it. Classic June. Your self-discipline's wild, like monked here. Poor June. Excuse me. You two know each other? No, we actually just met. Sure we do! Poor June. Oh, you mean like in person? Then yeah, I guess this is our first time. But I've seen him stream like a million times. Oh no. So technically we go way back. Makoto-san, isn't this a little... You may feel like you know Jun-san, but he's never met you before. Damn! Dropping the hard truths, barista. Sorry, June, I didn't want to be rude. That is all right. For some reason, I find your enthusiasm refreshing. Aw, yay! Sounds like we're meant to be, man. We were meant to be, man. Then pick something to drink already. Any ideas, Jun-san? Well, if I must. Do you still have that cold drink I tried before? The one with milk and mango? Oh, that stuff was so good. Oh, you mean the mango ole? Yes, that's the one. I've been craving it lately. One mango ole, please. Ice cold. Okay. Let's look here. Not the mango matcha latte. Did I actually make that? Did I screw it up? Mango ole. Does it need to have coffee in it to be ole, or just does need milk? Well, let's look at Are we closer friends with anybody? Emmy. Alright. Blue. Okay. Coffee, soy milk, mango? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try. Ice cold, okay. Well, first try coffee, soy milk, mango. Mango. Nope. Maybe it's a milk base. Milk. Mango. Mango? Nope. Oh, god damn it. I can't run out of trashes. Ah! Okay. Are we sure on SockMed we don't have any hashtags? Hashtag just saying. June Nation. Oh, this is Blue's cool apartment. Blue's growing plants. Dang it. just mango and milk. Milk, mango, milk. Milk, milk, mango. Gosh dang it. I'm running out of tries. Oh no. Cold. Soy milk. What? How did I do it the first time? Matcha mango latte. That's not a mango olay. Cold soy milk, mango soy milk. I was tempted to try that next. Okay. Soy milk, mango, soy milk. Yes! Yes! Go Blitzing Blade! Let's go! You did it! Enjoy your mango olay. Thank you kindly. Thank you so much. It was what I was gonna do anyway, but still, thank you. This is exquisite. Like a beautiful chord, mango and milk in perfect harmony. Think it might inspire a new piece? And if it does, you will be the first to hear it. I'll be looking forward to that. And for you, Makoto-san? Aw, not now. I'm expecting someone. Alright. No prob. I'll order once he's here. Who are you waiting for? Is it Kenji again? Of course, take your time. I guess we haven't seen Kenji this stream so far. Oh my god, it's Ash! Hi, Ash! Hi, barista. Good evening, Ash-san. I didn't know kids in high school used to call you... Wait, what was it again? Ash... It wasn't Ash Ferguson. What was it? Anyway. Farley, yes. I didn't know kids in high school used to call you Ass Fartley. Yo, Ash-san! Ah, Makoto-kun. Nice to see you again. Thank you, Blitzing Blade. Hey, you really saved me the other day. You know, from the old man. If you hadn't been there, he would have lectured me forever. Oh, right, that. Huh, glad I could be of help. Help would be an understatement. I was practically dead meat. Speaking of, he should have shown up by now. I knew you were waiting for him. Well, maybe the train's running late. So, Ash-san, how have you been today? Oh, well, not bad, I guess. You're looking kind of down. Something up? Actually, yeah. It just came out of nowhere. What? You got into an accident or something? No, nothing like that. Although, certainly feels like I did. Anyway, I'm parched. Mind if I grab a drink first? Sure, go ahead. What can I get for you, Ash-san? I'd love a cold tea. Any kind's fine. We haven't done green tea very much. Hiyashi matcha. Here you go, one cold tea. Much appreciated.
Hurley hits the spot.
You know, drinks are a funny thing. Sometimes just a single cup can make your heart feel a little lighter. That's what cafes are for. And I'm glad you've got this one here. So what happened, Ash-san? Well, about that. To be honest, I'm still trying to make sense of it myself. If you like, we're here to listen. Yeah, we can be your super awesome wing team. Thanks for the support. Okay then, here's what happened. I just dropped my kid off at Yuki-san's place. Yuki-san? She's one of our regulars. Owner of the restaurant across the road. Right, the place called Fuyu. I used to go there with my wife. Back then, we didn't really know Yuki-san. But lately, Emmy's gotten quite close with her. That is what they were arguing about. Emmy's your wife? Yup. And Erika, that's my kid, she said it was for cooking lessons. Ah! No, nothing. Oh my god, barista, come on. Please go on. So, yeah, I got curious. I mean, I am her father after all. And I do all the cooking at home. So I started asking Yuki-san a few things. Then all of a sudden, Erika turns to me and goes, "Leave now, Dad!" Ah. I've never seen that look on her face. Really caught me off guard. This is good. Huh. Any idea why? I mean, I do. Yeah, maybe. I mean, Erika's been kind of cold with me lately. Even on our vacation, she was really withdrawn. Emmy and I talked about it, of course. We wondered if it might be a rebellious phase, but it feels way too early for that. So I'm thinking she must be angry with me. She's not! She's not! Huh? What for? I'm not sure. Maybe I promised to get her a book and I forgot? Or I put too much salt in the soup? Or I didn't use the right detergent for her clothes? She's trying to get you to stop worrying. Oh no. Get out of here, Dad. You're interrupting my time with my new snow mommy. Alright. Wow, man. Stop right there. You're spinning. Maybe a little. Dude, it sounds like you need to stop hovering over her. If you always worry about the small stuff, I get it. She's finding it heavy, you know? I get why she's finding it heavy, you know? The thing is, I really want to be there for her. Why wouldn't you be? Erika's a bit of an outlier, you know? She wasn't born here. She's straight talking. She's big into science. She was born in the UK. Oh, okay. A few months back, some kids at school were giving her a hard time. My fear is maybe it's happening again. I mean, yes. But she's not telling me because I'm not so good at smoothing things over. No, she just doesn't want to worry you. I'm not too familiar with all the etiquette and stuff. I just don't want to be her useless British dad. Ash-san. Not for long, buddy. Just don't check local news. Uh-oh. I doubt anyone could accuse you of being useless. I'm sure Erika will talk to you when she's ready. Yeah, man. She sounds like she's a bright kid. She 100% knows you're there for her. Just don't be there on her back literally all the time. There's a middle ground between parents like mine and parents like you, yeah? Do you really think so? Oh, it's from Yuki-san. Excuse me for a moment. Hi, Yuki-san. Is something wrong? Oh, that. Huh? Yeah, I see. Right. Uh-huh. Oh, really? That'd be great. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, of course. Thanks for looking after her. Alright then, talk to you later. Bye. What did Yuki-san say? Seems like you two were right. Yuki-san said Erika's reaction caught her off guard too, actually. So she called to check in. Apparently Erika's on some kind of secret mission. And I'm not supposed to know about it. So that's why she kicked you out? Looks like it. Oh, Yuki was trying to clarify without trying to give the whole game away. Okay. Wow, that's a relief, Ash-san. Yeah, and... Oh, here it is. Yuki-san just sent me a photo. Oh, cute! The onion. That's a really cute image. Said it might help put my mind at ease. That's very thoughtful of her. That's 100% her new mom now. I know, right? Yeah, looks like Erika is actually having fun. Told you, you were just overthinking things. And if she was angry at you, even a little, she wouldn't be secretly practicing her cooking just for you. Guess you got a point. So, mystery solved? Seems like it. I mean, at least this one is. I'm still worried about her school life, but for now, I'll just wait and see how it plays out. Erika's definitely growing up. Now she's got a world that even her parents aren't part of. That said, I bet you're dying to know what she's cooking, huh? Haha, yeah. Guess I'll have to play dumb when I get home. Anyway, he's really late. Kind of rare for Mr. Punctual. Maybe he's finally learning to chill? Are you expecting a friend? Well, it's not exactly a friend. It's Kenji. Come on. It's the old geezer, Kenji. You're meeting Kenji-san? Yeah, said he's got something to talk about. I'll text him just in case. That Kenji-san. Is it the same Kenji-san that I met previously? Oh yeah, the Kappas versus the dragons. Ah, yes. Oh. Huh? You know Kenji? I would not say we truly know each other, but I'm fairly certain he has no desire to see me here. Whoa, what do you mean by that? Did something happen between you two? You can ask Kenji-san. Now then, if you'll excuse me... Oh. Too late? Too late! Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, Kenji coming in listening to his bops would be great. Kenji-san, good evening. Good evening. Yo, old man, you're late! Actually, the train was delayed. Sorry to keep you waiting. Knew it. No biggie, man. But hey, I've just heard from... Hang on a sec, my friend's calling. Yo, it's me, what's up? Huh? What? Can't hear you. You're breaking up a bit, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Awkward. Still as restless as ever. Oh, Ash-san. Nice to see you again. Likewise, Kenji-san. And so we had Girls' Day, now we got Boys' Day. I see. It's you. I was actually about to leave. I know it was supposed to mean he got up to step outside, but what? Of course you were. Seems I have that effect on you. That is not what I meant. I simply did not wish to disturb. I heard it. Pardon? I said I heard it. Your song. Lost River. He did glean some meaning out of it. But I just saw the you're breaking up and then disappeared from existence like he DC'd out of 14. He's Pokeballing. Oh. Well, I was more or less forced to listen by this overeager Kombini girl. But it was good. Hard to believe you actually wrote it, huh? Thank you. Oh. Not in the middle of the Kappa raid, Makoto. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think there is a Kappa raid. There's just, the Kappa suit that was put in the game just for, Sakaguchi. We should have a Kappa raid for Sakaguchi. This is just Genbu and Seiryu having a bit. There you go, that's what's going on. No need to be so skittish. You've still got some drink left in your cup. It would be rude to leave it unfinished, don't you think? I suppose you are right. So take your time and stay a while. It's not like I bite. Oh. Hey, things are improving a little bit. You two doing okay? Oh, yes. It's all fine. Oh, thank you for the other day, Ash-san. Very kind of you to walk me to the station and keep me company until the train arrived. Don't mention it. Anytime. Oh, right. I actually came to speak with Makoto, but it looks like he's busy on a call. In the meantime, may I ask your opinion on something? Sure, if you think my opinion is of value. I'd be happy to help. Thank you. I appreciate it. Before that, shall I get you... Oh, that's me. Before that, shall I get you something? Ah, good idea. What would you like, Kenji-san? Would you mind making me a cold matcha? Oh, I did that. I actually gave the same thing to Ash-san. You guys can be twinsies with your drinks. Enjoy our Hiyashi matcha. Thank you so much. With this heat, even my head plate feels parched. Oh, he literally drinks it up on his head plate. Okay. One sip for the head. One sip for the heart. Truly a masterful presentation. Get Kenji to drink high and low? That was an achievement. Looks like those secret tea training sessions finally paid off. So Kenji-san, what's on your mind? Ah, yes. Well, it's actually about my son. To put it simply, he's taking paternity leave. That's a big decision. Yes, and a complicated one. I mean, he was recently promoted. His career is finally getting on track. Uh-oh, this is starting to sound oddly familiar. Is that so? Yeah. Actually, we faced a similar situation when I became a stay-at-home dad. Oh. I'm just adjusting a second. In our case, it was my wife's career that was on the line. Your wife? What did she do? Back then, she was an up-and-coming scientist. Oh. We talked it over, of course. But in the end, the decision was simple for me. If she worked, I'd raise our kid. That's quite a bold decision. You don't regret it? Honestly, I'd be lying if I said I'd never had any doubts. I studied English Lit at university, and I even received an offer to pursue a career in academia. From a rather renowned scholar, actually. But, well, the truth is, it's not like I had a clear career goal or anything in the first place. I mostly just really love books. So it made sense for me to stay at home. Sometimes I do think it would have been nice to become a teacher. I like that more than research. But honestly, every time I look at my daughter, I know I made the right choice. Plus, I get to teach her English, too. So I guess I'm building a bit of an educator's career after all. Huh, I see. But in my son's case, his wife works only part-time, and the benefits he'd get aren't nearly enough, so maybe the situation is a bit different. Yeah, that definitely adds another layer. Right. You see, I'm not quite sure how to put this, but my father was a quiet man. We had to leave our river when I was a very young child. After we moved to Tokyo, he worked day and night. It must have been hard for him to carve out a space for us in this new, different world. As a result, we didn't spend much time together, and I was lonely sometimes. So this is generational trauma right here. But I was proud of him. I felt safe, you know. Yeah, I understand. My father was a busy man too. When I was a kid, all I remember is him working. Yes, a father must be the pillar of his family, or at least that's what I thought. So when my own son was born, I followed his example. I worked very hard, because that's how I understand fatherhood. That's how I knew to love him. But now, my son doesn't see it that way. Perhaps I raised him wrong. What was my father able to do that I wasn't? You're gonna have to actually play this thing yourself, aren't I? You keep connecting with multiple storylines. Ooh. I will say, definitely the first two games also kind of like get at some kind of emotional, relatable, philosophical thing. But I think this third one's doing it the best so far. So absolutely play them. I don't know if but I'll just say the first two are a little, you might not get exactly what you're expecting if you're expecting just more of this. It is that, but it's also like earlier on in these devs' careers, and it's not as refined yet, if that makes sense. I think this is great. This is I think definitely their best one yet. And yeah. So we're all engaged, aren't we? What was my father able to do that I wasn't? Well, the way I see it, Kenji-san, I guess you did the best you could. But my son, he turned out different. Different from you? I suppose so. That doesn't mean you raised him wrong. Huh? What do you mean? Even if things didn't turn out how you hoped, he's bravely forging his own path now, and in that, he still learned and grew from you. Just like you did with your own father. But then that means... Yeah, I know. It's a little sad, as a parent. But we parents don't really have much control, don't you think? Kids think for themselves, grow on their own. Eventually, they'll drift away from us. So maybe in the very end, all we can really do is just love them. Love them as much as we can. And watch them become who they are. Besides, the times are different now. I guess so. Even if you do the same thing. How it's seen can change with the times. I mean, look at me. Now they call stay-at-home dads progressive or something. But not so long ago, we were just laughed at. So your way and your father's way, they were probably right back then. But things have changed, Kenji-san. Old ideas like men work, women stay home, they just don't fit the world anymore. Because people aren't getting paid enough, though. I mean... So maybe your son's just trying to be the kind of father this era needs. Actually, it's kind of strange. I mean, who decided those roles in the first place? Now that you mention it, it does seem odd. That assumption was built into our society long ago. Exactly. Seahorses come to mind. June, you're just thinking about Mpreg? Ah, no, please disregard that. Too late for that. Now you have to tell us about how the male seahorses get pregnant. If you have something to say, I'd like to hear it. But yeah, no, I'm curious too. Tell us about the Mpreg. Well, if you insist. What a time for Rowan to not be here. You see, seahorses, among them, it is the male who bears the eggs and gives birth. Oh! That's fascinating. Y'all didn't know this? In lion prides, the hunt falls to the females. Some birds even raise chicks as same-sex pairs. The penguins. You sure know a lot. Yes, I like nature documentaries. It was all David Attenborough. That's what's going on here. What? You? Nature documentaries? I find the animal sounds inexplicably soothing. Whatever, June. You're quite an unusual one. But that is very interesting. Guess we've still got a lot to learn from nature, huh? It's actually the True Facts YouTube series. True Facts about the... What was the one from a long time ago that I liked? It was like the spider or something. Indeed, it is full of quiet wisdom. The True Facts series is full of quiet wisdom. Oh, it's Emmy. Looks like Etika's back home. So her secret mission is complete? Huh, it would seem so. Sounds like my wife could use a hand. I'd better get going. Then please, don't let us keep you. Sorry, I can't talk anymore. Sorry I can't talk more, Kenji-san. But I really hope things go well with your son. Thank you, that means a lot. And as for you, my quiet friend, that was an interesting talk, thanks. I learned about Mpreg. I'm pleased you found it engaging. Well then, everyone, see you next time. Please give my regards to Emi-san and Etika-chan. Will do. Good night. Things are a little less awkward now, right? So, nature documentaries of all things. Never seeing Ash again. Etika cooks the omurice wrong and Ash dies. No! That would be so tragic. And Etika's already in a fragile state of mind. No! Oh, yes. I have taken a liking to them lately. You like television. Yes, I quite enjoy it. I meant what I said. About your song. Ah, it was genuinely good. Thank you. Someone like you becoming a singer. It feels like a whole new world these days. Still, I don't quite understand. Why music? And so publicly, too. I mean, even if you lost your sight, you still have countless paths to choose from. Unlike us Kappas, wouldn't you say? Oh, well, I have always been fond of the guitar. So you left your river to become a singer? No, not exactly. Then what? It was just... I do not know. Yes? I did not really have another path. Huh? What do you mean? That was... No, you see... I mean... Hey, you! Now listen here! It's not every day a dragon and a kappa share a table like this, so at the very least, I'd appreciate some straight talk from you. You are quite right. My apologies. It's okay. So, why music, you ask? Where does one even begin? You see, when the river was buried, I lost my sight along with it. You did mention. Yes, you did mention. I'm truly sorry about that. Oops, I'm just getting a tissue. Thank you. But I lost something else as well. My power. Oh! I could no longer return to my dragon form. You are a kappa, so you know what that means. A dragon without his power is no better than a broken AC. Simply useless. But it cannot be helped. Shikata nai. I mean... Or shoganai. Shoganai. I mean, who would welcome a dragon god that brings no blessings? That must have been tough for you. I won't lie. It was most difficult. I tried everything to regain my power. Ancient rituals, traditional medicines. I even drank water from all sorts of rivers. That would make sense. The river is, after all, the origin of strength for us river folk. Indeed it is. But nothing worked. Perhaps if I could have gotten water from my own source. Hey, wasn't Emmy saying something about water? Is this foreshadowing? But I wasn't sure how to reach it, and I abandoned the idea. By then, I had grown tired of clinging to hope. For years, I couldn't bring myself to do anything. I lived quietly in a corner of the woods, surrounded by the endless noise of construction. Then one day, I stumbled upon my old, dusty guitar, and in that moment I remembered how much I loved music, how I used to play by the river, and then it simply dawned on me. Even without my dragon power, perhaps through music I might yet offer something of worth. Huh. Yes, I know. The ghost is Yuki's partner who died in some accident near the river or something. It all comes together. Everybody's connected. Yes, I know. It must sound ridiculously naive. But back then I truly believed it. For the first time in decades, I felt I had a reason to live. Yeah, June's been around for hundreds of years, hasn't he? He just looks eternally like that. I see. You've been through quite a lot. Since I asked for your honesty, it's only fair I offer mine. Cat! No problem! Welcome back! These guys are kind of making up. Also, many lesbians happened. I'm sorry you missed it all. To tell the truth, your feelings aren't all that unfamiliar to me. They are not? It feels odd to relate to you, but as it happens, I recently retired. So if nothing else, I've got time. Yeah, all the lesbianings. Yeah, Kat, do you remember the snow lady, Yuki, who runs the restaurant? Plenty of it. But I'm a man who's only known work. Yeah, Yuki, her dead partner, Emmy, Ash, as we're making a polycule out of all the adults. Of course I remember the Yuki-onna named Yuki. Okay, so Yuki's lesbian partner passed away recently. We've got a theory that the ghost character might be her. However, I've kind of been developing a counter theory that the ghost might also be somebody in Vin's life who died during the accident that made Vin need the prosthetics. So there's a few possibilities going on, but Emmy and Yuki are getting along real well. And then the ghost keeps really seeming to like Yuki. And now Yuki is teaching Erika, the little girl, how to cook omurice for her father for his birthday. And so Erika's already treating Yuki like a new mom. So it just keeps happening. But I'm a man who's only known work. Oh yeah, and Ghost Lady and her handler are tsundere for each other, right? Everybody's gonna be together. So basically everybody's gonna bang Yuki. Okay, yeah. Yes, that's pretty much the picture. Everybody likes Yuki. But I'm a man who's only known work. And now that it's been taken away from me... I mean, Yuki is single. She's gotta bounce back eventually, right? But now that it's been taken away from me... Oh no, you missed our whole explanation! I'm so sorry! Oh no, we need to get Kat a gift. We just went into the whole explanation. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. She's cured her cold heart with multiple... Okay. So, alright, fast version. Yuki had a lesbian partner. She, however, is unfortunately recently deceased. Bounce back crazy style. So, Blitzing Blade and some other people were working on a theory that the ghost girl is the partner who can't pass on. I'm also developing a theory that oh, thank you for gifting Cat. Daedalus, thank you. No more ads for a month, let's go. So, yeah, Yuki, right. So possibly the ghost lady could also be related to Vin, because Vin might have lost someone in the accident that made them have to have prosthetics, right? So, yeah, you get the emotes. So, anyway. The ghost really seems to like Yuki. Emmy really seems to like Yuki. Oh, you didn't know about the ghost. Okay, there is a ghost. She doesn't remember who she is, so she's trying to, remember who she is, and, she's got this handler who works for, like, the, pretty much like Beetlejuice. Like, there's the whole government department about bringing souls to the afterlife, and so she's a woman too, and so we've got this tsundere clash between the ghost and her handler. So yeah, Ayame could be Hiromi, who is Yuki's deceased partner, or Ayame could be a dead friend of Vin. Ayame is just a random person that really wants the ladies. Yeah, because Ayame, the ghost, really seems to like Yuki. Emmy likes Yuki. And now, Yuki is actually giving the little girl, Erika, cooking lessons because she wants to learn how to make omurice for her father's birthday. And so, also, Erika is crazy about Yuki and is like, basically treating her like a new mom. So we're like, everybody loves Yuki. It was adorable. She has a new mom now. Exactly. So, so that's what's going on. Everybody loves Yuki. And now that it's been taken away from me, honestly, I'm at a complete loss. That must be scary. I have been in that darkness too. I was truly fortunate. Just through a stroke of luck, I found my way back to music and got famous. Next thing I knew, I was a singer. Perhaps it was merely the novelty, a dragon with a guitar. Even so, it gave me a real sense of purpose. I see. The only character you're not mega keen on is Makoto. Something seems sus about him, but maybe they need to flesh him out more. Yeah, we've got less of... He's the person we've got the least of a lowdown on. I don't even know what kind of creature he's supposed to be. Yeah, maybe Makoto will get his time to shine. We'll see. I see. Oh, speaking of which, here he is. Yo, I'm back! Man, that call took forever. Huh? Ashton already left? Damn, I was hoping to talk more. Anyway, sorry for leaving you hanging. It's alright. While you were away, I had a little chat with Jun-san. Yeah, about what? Wait a sec. You two actually getting along? Like earlier, June was saying something about how Kenji's got no desire to... It isn't like that. Oh, really? What was it again? That was... never mind. But I bet things have been hard, huh? What? You're on the news every day. Gotta be rough, right? I suppose. You just noticed he didn't have a mouth? Yeah, the whole time he, does not have a face except for his glasses. You're about to ask what Makoto looks like? Yep! And so he appears. Apparently the glasses are his invention, so he's got a bit of a startup mentality, but he's also working in the same company that the guy on the left just retired from, so they were co-workers until recently. Tell you what, why not try busking? Or I guess technically the guy on the left was his boss, but yeah. I beg your pardon, but he just retired, right? You know, go back to your roots and all that. Oh, well... I mean, you used to sing around here before your big debut, right? If he's yokai, you would guess he's a Seto Taisho. But you don't think that quite fits. He doesn't exactly look like porcelain. Pink porcelain. I gotta look up Seto Taisho. I don't think I know that so well. Seto Taisho. Oh! Oh my god, is this what Poltegeist and, Sinistea are based off of in Pokemon? Maybe. Ceramic General? Kind of a Tsukumogami, if I recall. Yeah. The first description I was saying was kind of like it was possessed ceramic pieces out of a teacup or something. But I was just going fast, so I didn't do a deep dive just now, obviously. But I mean, you used to sing around here before your big debut, right? That's correct. Hey, Barista, did you know June back then? Yes, I did. It's been, what, over 10 years now? Barista's been here a while. I still remember the first time I saw him perform. Do you mind if I tell him about it? Not at all. Okay. So the first time I spotted Junsan out on the street, he was singing in front of pigeons. Oh, that's me. I was getting this all mixed up. Alright, so, I did. It's been, what, over 10 years now? I still remember this first time I saw him perform. Mind if I tell him about it? Okay. So the first time I spotted Junsan out on the street, he was singing in front of pigeons. Pigeons? Yes. I fed them once, and they just kept coming back. I suppose they figured I came with snacks. I never imagined there were that many pigeons in Tokyo. So your first fans had feathers, huh? They were loyal listeners. They never complained about my set list. But over time, more people than pigeons started gathering around. Within half a year, he'd become a bit of a local legend. Until the police showed up with a noise complaint. That is so real. In Japan, people are not shy about noise complaints, let me tell you. Maybe he's just a faceless ghost. But we already ate sea ghosts, and they're transparent. So maybe I think he's probably some kind of yokai, but what? They banned me from playing here after that. That final day was wild. The crowd spilled out into the main road. There was even a fire truck for some reason. That was quite a night. Wow, I wish I'd been there. Hey, you should totally do it again. Like a surprise street gig. Doesn't even have to be here. I'll help you set it up. I'm good at that kind of thing. So when should we do it? The sooner the better, right? Good grief, you're always like this. Huh? Always talking, never thinking. Uh-oh, lecture mode alert. Oh. Yeah? That reminds me. Whoa! Way to catch me off guard yelling like that. I came here to talk to you today. We didn't get a proper talk last time. And there he goes again. No parabo. Oh! Oh! Umibozu, maybe? He's not exactly... Wait. I think Blitzing Blade might be onto something. But maybe Umibozu. Okay. Dude, I think you're right. No Perabo appears as a normal human before erasing its facial features, leaving a smooth, blank orb of skin. So yeah, it's a yokai, but it often gets translated as a ghost. I bet that's it. I bet he's inoperable. But I want to look up... Yeah, I want to look up Umibozu too. So that has to do with the ocean. So he invented the glasses so he could emote because he's such a extrovert. Umibozu. Oh, cool. These guys look cool. I didn't know this. Oh, sick. I need to look up Umibozu later. These guys look sick. Wish there were more mythical creatures to be introduced. Yeah, it kind of feels like we've met the whole cast at this point. That's kind of how it goes in each coffee talk. There's like a limited cast and we each kind of get a little arc for each of them. So I think we probably met everybody. Except maybe... Who was it? There's still the dragon guy in my friends list who I have not met. He didn't post today. Oh, he's gonna be on my friends list. Yeah, this guy. We have not met this guy. Unless this is supposed to be June? And this is June, like, trying to be low-key. Like, maybe this is June's personal account. And this is June's official. That's the only explanation I can think of. Genuinely, yokai were probably the biggest reason he wanted to learn Japanese. Anime, who gives a shit? Give me the folklore. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? His proportions scare me, yeah. So, but the more I think of this, the more this looks like a rubber mask. So, this could be June's, like, attempt at a personal account. But I don't know. But yeah, folklore is awesome. I agree. And there he goes again. Excuse me? Oh, it's nothing. Now listen. Yeah? Put away your phone. Done. Good. Ahem. A river dragon. So, oh! I didn't even put that together. Okawa, yeah. I think I'm onto something. He wanted to have a personal account that wouldn't be found, so it doesn't have anything identifying. So you want to start your own business, right? Yeah, I guess. As I said before, that goggle idea is excellent. I genuinely think it has potential. And you've got the skills to make it real. Thanks? But you're still missing one thing. Yeah, experience, right? That too, but everyone starts out inexperienced. That's something time will take care of. Then what? Trust. You've got ideas, talent, skill, but trust isn't built overnight. You have to earn it, step by step. Even if you've got an ultra genius idea, it won't go anywhere if no one trusts you. Then I'll just do it all myself. I mean, I trust me. Can you handle bookkeeping? Nope. But it's essential if you want to run a business. Then I'll ask somebody. Somebody who? Well, somebody I can trust. Oh! See? Trust. Yeah, I guess you've got a point. And whether you like it or not, you've already been slowly breaking that trust. Huh? Why's that? You always brush off the small tasks. I mean, he is even wearing away at his roommate for not doing the small tasks. Because you think they don't matter for your future. Oh, that's how you lose trust. Fix that first. Whatever the task, do it properly. Patiently, steadily. Keep at it. Was about to say, Blue's got the man to talk sense into him. Oh yeah, that would be funny if Blue somehow got a hold of him and was like, bro, you gotta talk sense into my roommate or I'm gonna go crazy and kill him. Keep at it. And once you've earned enough trust, your startup won't just be a pipe dream. You don't have anything to say? Are you even listening? Hello? Yeah, actually. Damn, that kinda hit kinda deep. So it's all about trust, huh? It's like with my girlfriends. We built what we've got over time. We all put in some effort. And now that we trust each other, we're like a team. When I think about it, starting a business solo would be tough. Stuff like bookkeeping? No way, it's all gibberish to me. Thanks for the lecture, old man. That was one hell of a wake-up call. Huh. When you're this agreeable, it's honestly a little unsettling. But so long as you understand, that's enough for me. Yeah, trust. Pardon the interruption. Huh? But I should probably get going. Oh, you heading out? Yes, I have stayed longer than I intended. Aw, man, that sucks. We barely got a chance to talk. How about this then? You and I hit the batting cages. What? Why? Yeah, you were about to say that reaction sent alarm bells up your spine, like, get more energy, please. Start hyping us up, please. You've been through a lot lately, right? It's a great way to clear your head. I am not sure. As you know, I am blind. Oh, that would make baseball a little hard. Oh, come on, that's fine. I'll tell you when to swing. I don't know if it works like that. Or maybe they've got those beeping balls there. It might even spark a new song or two. You think so? Totally! Then I suppose I could give it a try. Yeah, that's more like it. Maybe they do have beeping balls. You coming too, Kenji? Huh? Me? No, I'll pass. You two go ahead and have fun. Too much for those old bones, huh? Well, fair enough. Alright then, talk to you later, old man. And thanks for the advice. Trust, right? No way I'm getting up at 5 like you, but maybe I can come in a little early and do some cleanup. You do that. Okay, June, I'll be waiting outside. See you guys! Good night, Makoto-san. So if you will excuse me, Kenji-san. Truly, not a bad night. I agree. It turned out to be a valuable experience. Yeah, we've had 2 nice days. That we had the girls' day and the boys' day, and they both had very good conversations. But June-san, there is one thing that still doesn't quite add up for me. Oh yeah, isn't... Wait, no. I was remembering when Yuki went to go sit by the window, but that must have been a lot earlier, because Erika went and cooked with her, so she's not here. Yeah. You said music gives you a sense of purpose, and in fact, your early singer-songwriter work, it was not bad at all. Oh, you went and listened to a lot of it. The sound, the lyrics, they felt honest. I am flattered. But your recent work, frankly, I couldn't sit through it. All that dancing, the flashy outfits. I could barely hear the music itself. It feels as though the scandals have drowned out your voice. So tell me, is that what you meant by a real sense of purpose? Oh, poor guy. You don't mince words, do you, Kenji-san? That's quite a harsh review of me. I'm sorry if I sounded rude. No, it's quite all right. Candor like that is something I rarely hear anymore. I would like to continue this conversation, but Makoto-san is waiting outside, so I should leave it here for tonight. Good night, barista. Good night, Jun-san. You like music, Kenji-san? Oh, I mostly listen to jazz, but yes, I do like music. I thought as much. Funny, isn't it? Dragons and kappas have always been at odds. But face to face, we can actually talk. I should thank that Kombini girl. Even though she was weird, it all turned out okay. Oh? Remember what she said? It'd be a waste not to give new things a shot. Yes, that's the one. I've been trying to live by that lately. Can't argue with Kombini wisdom. This cafe really is strange. I get advice from strangers. And today Jun-san, of all people, gave me a pep talk. What's next? A ghost giving out winning lotto numbers and Kyueyame coming in. That's not as far-fetched as you think. I think I'll stay a little longer tonight. Of course, take all the time you need. Thank you, barista-san. Is that end scene? Is that end day? Aha, I had a feeling the day was coming to an end. So I think this might be a good place to stop, but I don't know how much is left. Oh, it's raining. My man better get his movie date with his wife. I know, right? Please. All right, I'm gonna save. Oh, excuse me. Lost Rivers of Tokyo. New book comes out on drained and paved over Tokyo rivers. We know about one of them. We're getting too hot. Uh-oh. Lights. Uh-oh. Camera action. Save. That's an ominous way to start the day. So if we loaded the game, how much... Oh, wait, let's go to the main menu. I wanted to see how much left we got. Oh, oops. Oops. That doesn't seem right either. So there's 15. The 15th looks like the last day, I guess. So we're a little over halfway through. So this is indeed gonna be like a 3 or 4 stream game. Hey, giving us a bigger chunks of coffee talk. Let's go. I think this has been wonderful so far. Only halfway through betting. We'll see how many of your bets pay out. I'm here for it. I'm glad you've been enjoying it so much. Well, I'll finally give you some time to sleep. I'm not sure when will be the next good time for me. I'll figure it out. You're on my Discord, right? Yeah, you are. I'll try to say ahead of time when I'm gonna stream next. I gotta figure out what's gonna be a good schedule. But I'll let you guys know. Alright, let's see. Should I raid out tonight? You can play in your sleep or running. No! I'm sorry! Thank you. Let's see. Owlin's here again. Anybody else I know? I guess there's Punk Bunny playing Sekiro, but we could just go in with Owlin again. Yeah, they look like they're all having a fun time with pirates. Yeah, it's 2 days in a row, but you know what? Let's raid Owlin again. All right, have a good sleep, Blitzing Blade. Yeah, let's raid Owlin again. I'm gonna see what they're up to. All right, I'll see you guys soon. I'll let you know in the Discord when I'm coming back. Have a very good night.